Hey everyone, this is High Priestess Tana, and I am back with another reading. Okay, so I was getting a few downloads, and I noticed that the downloads that I received like last night, even yesterday evening, to be honest, I just didn't come back to do another video because some other stuff had transpired. But anyways, I'm back, y'all. So the downloads that I had were centered around just people are messy. I'm just going to say that people are really messy. People get involved with some really strange things, to get ahead. And I felt like it'd be cool to share a reading based on how some people chose to tap dance with the devil, if you know what I mean. But they had to pay a hefty fee to go along with it, pretty much. Well, you know, you already know how it is. Like, people get involved in shit that's, not the best. And they end up having to pay the piper. Matter of fact, I might name this "They Had to Pay the Piper." And it wasn't a good adventure. So thank you again for all of your support, your likes, your subscriptions, all that great stuff. I can feel the positive energy come through the airwaves as I record my videos every time I get ready to record and upload. So I thank you all, and I'm sending you all that love and that love, respect, blessings by the tenfold, back in return. So thank you so much. So let's get started. What is the energy around this individual that I'm picking up on, Holy Spirit? Because I feel like it's someone who could be either a cross watcher, or someone in a collective who could be connected to someone. And I hope it's not you, collective. But if it is, there's no judgment here, okay? That's what you're here for, to get healing, clarity, and messages from spirit and myself. Whoa. I caught these two cars right before they were about to fall. So, all right. So, ooh, honey. Queen of Sheba, secrets revealed. Yep. So we got Queen of Sheba, secrets revealed. And we have Imbokomu, soul forgiveness. Yeah, somebody definitely is involved in something here. Oh, we have Sarah Kali, divine lineages at the bottom, and at the top we have Tanit, pleasure. Wow. So, okay. Here's what I'm getting, collective. Okay. Matter of fact, something is telling me, I feel like I'm being led to pull these two cards, this one at the top and the one at the bottom here. Okay. So, collective, here's what I'm picking up. I'm picking up that you could have got involved with someone who was living like a double lifestyle. I'm getting that, like, they were living this double life, rather. And they could have had you involved unbeknownst to you. Okay? So that's what I'm picking up instantly. Wow. It's like my little antenna just, had risen to the top, honey. Okay? So that's what I'm getting here. Somebody definitely has or had some secrets who's connected to you, collective. And I believe that they were living this lifestyle of this like sensual pleasure, and they could have had multiple lovers. They could have been involved in some deep, they were living their best life. I'm just going to, let me just cut to the chase. Okay, get straight to the point. This person was a highly sexual person. They loved all that wild shit. Like I said, they could have been, it had a very sexual lifestyle. They could have been involved with people who gave them pleasure. Like, they could have also compensated these people or paid these people for sexual pleasure. I'm getting, these women could have been built like this as well. Very sensual, seductive, thick hips, they could have been beautiful in the face, but I'm getting that all of them worked. they were just very sensual and sexual, just like them. And they definitely have some secrets about this. This is like, they could have been also pursuing another person behind your back, collective. I'm getting that somebody, they could have been actually telling their deepest, darkest secrets to, is what I'm getting as well. I'm getting that they could have been more open to this other person because of the sexual pleasure that they were sharing with this other person. They felt more comfortable, like telling them all their deep, dark secrets. It seemed like they could have got so caught up in the sex or the pleasure or sensuality, or however you want to put it, because I don't know, like they felt like this person had them under some type of spell or something, or it was spell bounding, or however you want to put it. It's just some foolishness. But I'm getting that this person who you were involved with at the time, or even currently, is withholding a lot of information from you, collective. And I feel like they know that they need to open up and tell the truth. But, I feel like they're going to tell you the truth according to their terms, because they know that they're withholding this information, or had withheld this information. But it's going to come out. If you haven't already, they're going to eventually tell you, but it may take them a long time. And I'm talking maybe a few years, maybe a year, maybe, hell, maybe 4 or 5 years or 6 years. I don't know. You may not get the truth about this right away, because right now I feel like they're forgiving themselves. They're trying to learn how to forgive themselves for what they've done, because on a soul level, they feel this sense of shame and regret and hurt, because they knew that what they done to you was wrong. And I'm also getting that you're learning how to forgive yourself as well because of this something about this person, whatever. And if they have told you some things already, I feel like you're realizing, okay, they went off and did this or that with this person or group of people, but it totally was not my fault. I was beating myself up about something that did not even concern me directly. This person was just taking their issues out on me. And I'm getting that this person who you were involved with this soul forgiveness card, in Bokomu, I feel like this person has done some things that they're just not proud of within themselves in general. And I'm getting that this person was into some bullshit, collective. Like, they were doing stuff, not only feeding their demons, but they were into some things sexually. I'm getting some things with the underworld. Possibly they could have been involved with drugs. Not only, allegedly, this is all alleged, and this reading is for entertainment purposes only, just to clear that up. Okay. This person could have been involved with some very dark things, like possibly in the underworld, pushing weight, drugs, etc. That's what I mean by pushing weight. They could have been, I hope this person was not involved in allegedly trafficking or nothing like that, but I'm picking up some really fucked up energy here. So, alleged. This is all alleged for entertainment purposes only. But I'm getting that this person could have also been paying for sex and maybe possibly using people as sex slaves, allegedly. Um, and I'm getting that your ancestors with Sarah Lakali here was not playing that shit. Like, they wanted you away from this person. This person was no good for you, or is no good for you. This person is rooted in some very messed up things that you should not even be a part of. I mean, you're not a part of it directly, but indirectly, unbeknownst to you, they're still trying to be with you in the meantime, But in the meantime, they're involved with all these other people, places, and things that are no good for them. And ooh, excuse me. And another thing too is what I'm picking up with this Tanit pleasure is that your ancestors, in your case, wants you to heal yourself with the soul forgiveness card here. Once you find out all these secrets about this person, what they done to you behind your back, to make you feel less than, to make you hurt, to make you feel in pain or whatever, they want you to let that go, collective, and move forward and heal the best way possible, and go to them for answers. Go to your ancestors and the Most High, your angels, guides, spiritual team, for help and assistance, because they want you to forgive yourself and to know that it was not your fault, as I mentioned before, and to understand what went down, how to process it mentally so you can move forward. Because this person who did you wrong, trust me, they're not happy either. Okay? They're not happy. They keep living this lifestyle of pleasure, but it's going to bring them a whole lot of pain. It's already brought them a whole lot of pain. But your ancestors want you to move forward so you can feel sexy, confident, radiant, beautiful, handsome, whatever again. Okay? To move on, because this should not be consuming you like that. I know it hurts, and it does. Like, I've been there before with people who were no good, and had pulled me down for a minute, you know what I'm saying? And it was hurtful as hell because I was in love with this person, specifically this one person, you know what I mean? And he just wasn't right for me. He was horrible, actually, but he had to go to people that matched his fly, who were low vibrational, trashy, involved with some bullshit, because that's where his soul was at the time. I don't think he's doing much better from what I picked up on intuitively, but peace be on to him. Anyway, it's not about him or me, so let's move forward, shall we? So what is going on with this energy that's around the collective right now? This person who was all secretive and everything, out here busting it open, busting down, laying that pipe, or, stretching it open for everybody. Who was this energy? What's going on with this energy? Crush. Wow. And it's falling on top of Queen of Sheba's secrets revealed. If anyone knows about the story of the Queen of Sheba, drop those comments, down below once I post this video. All right. In their fields, yeah. Falling on top of Imbokamu, soul forgiveness, yep. Then we have caught up, what I tell you. Finding evidence, getting caught, cheating. I told you, falling on top of Tanit, pleasure. And then we have investigating, yep. Falling on top of Sarah Lakali, divine lineage, yep. And at the bottom we have staying centered, aligning yourself with the universe, okay? And at the top we have burning evidence. Yeah, this person is a sneaky little sidewinder ass little motherfucker. But anyway, they're full of shit, collective, as we know. So with Queen of Sheba, secrets revealed, and Crush, this is what they're not really telling you, okay? Or what they weren't, telling you. Secrets revealed, and then Crush. I'm getting that they went toward someone, this woman who they could have felt like was even like forbidden to them or something, or for like someone who David could have felt like seduced them in a sense, to want to have like to develop these feelings towards them. I mean that they went to a woman who they felt like did something to maybe seduce them or tempt them to come towards them. I'm getting like this person they could have found to be irresistible at the moment, and they end up developing this some type of crush on this person. I felt like they were very attracted and drawn to this person is what I'm getting here. Okay. And they just couldn't resist themselves. Now, after they pursued this person, I'm getting that things could have went very left. because they felt bad about themselves and they were in their feelings. They had to forgive themselves because they went towards this person, but they come to find out this person had a whole lot of shit with them, that baggage they were carrying, and they could have also been seducing other people while they were with them, is what I'm picking up. They had to forgive themselves. They felt bad because they went off in a deep on a, off the deep end, and they fell into this downward spiral and got into their feelings collective. Because, and I'm getting that this person could have been drinking, you know, also engaging in some type of form of promiscuity or whatever, you know, probably smoking cigarettes, weed, or popping pills, allegedly, you know, because they realized that they fucked up, and they fumbled you, collective, a real one, over some bullshit, really. Okay, they chose pleasure and they got caught the fuck up, y'all. They chose pleasure, and you found out about this person was being very dishonest towards you. They were having sexual relations with one specific person in general, and also other people as well. Like they were fixated on this other one person, but they also was having sexual pleasure with other people, kind of like to ease the pain, because they knew they fucked up by fumbling you, and they chose a hoe over you. They put this hoe on a pedestal as well, collective. They sure did. They sure did. And on top of that, with Sarah Lakali, that's when your ancestors came in and you started investigating and finding out the truth. You sure did. You sure did, because your ancestors were giving you signs, synchronicities, all these little telltale signs, and I would say details and messages that you could have saw, like whether you when you were watching TV, whether when you were listening to the radio, watching movies, you kept picking up things like, wait a minute, this sounds so similar to what I'm going through. Let me look into some things really deeply, or this sounds like something that I was feeling like was nudging me intuitively, and this movie is speaking to my soul, or this song is speaking to my soul, or these angel numbers. Like, you may look on a clock, you may see 222, 111, 333, 444, 555, something like that, you know, and you were picking that up. So what else was going on with this person who's attached or was attached to the collective, and they found out the truth about this person? About all the little shady stuff they were doing. Okay, we have two jumpers. We have the merchant, and we have a transition in reverse. Wow, that is crazy. Didn't I say that I felt like, oh, they were paying for some sex, honey? Merchant, that's somebody who purchases goods or products. Yeah, tree of life. And then we have the bridge. Wow, this is deep. At the bottom, we have Rosa Caveira, and we have decision in reverse. Wow. So, let's get started with this spread, shall we? So, with the merchant, I feel like, collective, your person could have been paying for sexual pleasure with this person who they felt like was tempting them, who they could have felt like was a forbidden romance that they should have never went towards any damn way, because they had a crush on them and they had urges and they were tempted and they felt very emotional about this. They felt some strong emotions for this person. So I'm getting that they could have made some type of transaction with this person, and I'm getting a sexual transaction. Yeah. They could have paid for this person's sex time, you know, to have fun with them and have sex, not worrying about any type of responsibility, because they felt like this was just something that they could have really thought that they met somebody who was just going to be their end all be all, but that wasn't the case. Now, with transition in reverse, okay, I'm getting that this person was not willing to change their lives for the better. They were stuck in some old bad ways that were no longer serving them any good. But they could not change. They could not change for the better, collective. At the time. Yeah. It's like their soul was still trapped in these old vicious cycles, and they end up being in their feelings here because they knew they were struggling with their identity, collective, and that's why they felt so bad with this soul forgiveness. They had to learn how to forgive themselves and move forward, because I feel like something in their lives had happened and they didn't know how to process it. They did not know how to move on from their hurt, pain, grief, or whatever happened to them in the past. And that's why they made poor decisions with you, collective. They chose pleasure here. They got caught up here. And then with the tree of life at the bottom, what I'm getting is that, and it's interesting about this tree of life. If you look at this card, you will see that it looks like people are literally hanging from a tree, which is very offensive. But it's like these people they look like victims in this case. I felt like with this, in this case with the tree of life, I feel like this person, had a lot of lessons to learn. And they could have avoided messages from avoided messages from spirit, their ancestors, their ancestral lineage. And I'm getting like they made themselves suffer when they didn't have to. They didn't. It's like they could have came from a bloodline of ancestors who did this to themselves. Like they tortured themselves. They made themselves miserable. And it was when it was time for them to leave leave the 3D, I felt like they kind of went like in this state of torture and torment because they didn't know how to get things on the right track, you know what I mean? Before they left here in the physical. It's like if you have a messed up bloodline, how can they guide you properly? But apparently you don't have a messed up bloodline, collective. Your ancestors were there leading you the whole time. And your ancestors are very tapped into the divine, the most high. And they were also investigating into this issue as well, collective, not just you. They were helping you in the process. But they started the investigation from the spiritual realm, y'all. They knew a bridge had been crossed. This person crossed you. They really did. This other person. They had crossed it. Actually, they burned a bridge, really, with you. To crisp. Okay? Because of the betrayal and the backstabbing that they done towards you just for some instant sexual pleasure, and because they can't move forward and change their life and transform for the better, to see things from a different angle and to look at the brighter side of things. They chose to be stuck in this misery here. And on top of that, I want to know, you know what, let's just go ahead. I know I showed the Rosa Caveira at the bottom. What I'm getting is that, and with the decision at the top in reverse, I'm getting that you chose not to move forward here with them. It's giving like Two of Wands in reverse type of energy, like, and they actually, They chose not to move forward with you, really, because they were so stuck in some type of lifestyle where I get it was this duality with them. Yeah. Yeah, with this Rosa Caveira, I'm getting that this person had like this sense of duality. Like they could have been very dark in nature, but they also had another side to them where, or this, you know what, this could be you, collective, like where you can have a side to you that people don't want to fuck with, right? Because you can have some strong, I'm talking, when I'm speaking of ancestors too, as I was just talking about a few minutes ago or a minute ago, you have ancestors who don't play about you. And they can have this side to them that could be very vengeful and dark. It can fuck people up. And they have this other side that could be like sweet, real calm, very loving. But they're like this warrior spirit that could, if you push them to certain things, like they could either do some dark things to people, or they could either save you and protect you, or they may want to fuck you up or mess you up. I'm getting that. You have that type of protection around you that don't play. And what it is with this decision in reverse, they could have influenced your thinking of not wanting to move forward with this person and not make a decision to deal with them because they got your back. They were protecting you. What's at the bottom? Spider. Yeah, this person was deceptive you were dealing with. Yeah, and then with Reina das Praias, which is Queen of the Beaches. Yeah, this person you were dealing with was also dealing with the feminine energy, who was like this fake ass Queen of Cups type of energy. That's what they went. They chose not to choose you, but they went to this type of energy though. This Queen of Cups in reverse type of energy. Their intuition was blocked. I'm getting with this spider behind this Rosa Caveira, is that this person could have been like a person who did like some black magic, like spider magic and other. This person was like had like a black widow type of energy. That's what I'm getting. This person could have played on people's emotions and made them become very emotional about them. And they pretended like they were loving and caring and nice and compassionate and intuitive, but really they weren't. I don't even get this person was really psychic for real or whatever the fuck they were pretending to be to get with your person or whatever. They weren't. It was all a lie, y'all. It was a lie. This person was not no type of Yemai energy or whatever they claimed that they were full of shit. And it's like they could have had your person all in their feelings, over emotional too, with their Heina das Praias card, full of shit. Anyway, so let's see what the outcome is for this whole situation here. What happened with the collective's person and this other person they chose to deal with? And I'm getting that they did have your person like drinking and overindulging and stuff they didn't have any business doing. They brought out the worst in them instead of the best in them. Because they could have your person could have found out this person was playing them the whole time. Yeah, we got wilderness in reverse. We got Reina das Praias again in reverse. Wow. And then we have choice in reverse. And then we have the herbalist. Wow. Okay. So that's deep. So with wilderness in reverse, next to Reina das Praias. So, what I'm getting here with the wilderness in reverse next to Reina das Praias is that, your person should have never went to the wilderness is what I'm getting, to search for this so-called fake affection that they were giving. They're regretting, they wish they never went to the wilderness is what I'm getting, which is like going outside of their comfort zone or something like that. This person's energy, this Reina das Praias energy, was way too much for them. This person, like I said, they really laid it on thick. Like, oh, like they were so caring and loving and compassionate and psychic. But really, this person was off their rocker. This person was really not the most sane person to deal with. This person had a lot of emotional issues, and I'm thinking that they carry emotional baggage from other connections, and they were willing to hurt your person as well in the process. And then with this choice in reverse, your person, and then on top of that, they with the Reina das Praias, they wanted your person to be overly emotional about them because they deliberately wanted to hurt your person. This person is an asshole. Okay, anyway, choice in reverse. With the choice in reverse, I felt like your person wished that they never even made a choice to even go out in the wilderness, deal with this type of energy, this fake ass, want to be compassionate person. This, like I said, fake, like psychic, want to be Queen of Cups, but they really weren't because the card is in reverse, in reverse, y'all. So yeah, the choice. They really wish that they didn't make this choice to go deal with this type of energy. Okay. They could have thought they really had the most compassionate, loving person in the world, and that was a lie. All right, the herbalist. I'm getting that with the herbalist here, like I was saying, I feel like this queen of the beaches or whatever person, this Reina das Praias person, definitely was some type of, I said that they did some type of magic or something. The herbalist, I felt like they could have dealt with some type of herbs, or they could have did some type of love spell or something to make this person want them. I don't get your person just wanted them organically like that. I'm just not getting that. I could be wrong. Or at the time they were so open to being a victim, quote unquote, of this person because they didn't want to make the changes to move forward with their lives themselves, to be better, to be better, to know better, to do better, to feel better, to live better. They didn't want to do that. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm getting here. That's the best way how I could put it. So matter of fact, let's just cut the deck and see where it lands. The spider, what I tell you, this person that your person was dealing with was definitely a black widow type. This person just get with men and they just suck the life out of them, and it basically infect them. Ooh, I said infect them. Lord have mercy. I'm getting that this person could have poisoned your masculine, not just physically, allegedly. Let's say that, allegedly. Not just with, when I said infected the first time, I was right the first time. This woman could have had something like a disease or something, STI, STD, because I said infected. That's what the fuck I meant the first time. Okay? This person had some type of infection of some sort. That's what I'm picking up. And it's like it poisoned your masculine system or your person's system. See how that lighting change? Ain't that a bitch? But anyway, they got caught up with the wrong person. And I see why your person is feeling so much regret and remorse by dealing with this person. Yeah, something ain't right with that woman or whomever they were dealing with. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is High Priestess Tana. I thank you for all the likes, the love, the subscriptions, all that good stuff. I'm sending you love, blessings, positivity, healing, abundance, prosperity, and all that good shit through the airwaves. I thank you so much. Please check out my Etsy shop, Tana Temple. I'll leave the description. We'll name it a link in the description box below once I upload this video. Again, thank you so much for your support and love. Y'all take care and keep doing y'all. Keep being great. Okay, thank you. Bye.